This is the L2C Media Network. Oh, boy, I tell you, that kid. It's a wonder he's still alive. But, I mean, I wish him luck in all he does. But I will tell you, he's a survivor. He's a good boy. Just hope that he knows what he's doing. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm doing this show. Yeah, but you're once again doing a change. Yeah, no. But change brings more luck. And, we are coming to a point where we're going to have to use our studio and not hang around the living room so much, but still, we'll talk about it. You got to do some, because I do. Live from the Tom O'Neill Memorial Studios in the Park Forest apartment complex in Jackson, Michigan, unsullied by almost everything. This is Steve Sporty Balls with your host, the Generalissimo of Funk, Steve the Baxman Baxley. I'm Harry von Stuttgart. I'm loving the new voice. And tonight, we got everything, even media reports as well. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as we continue to make this show great again, or at least insane. Here's Steve. Hi there. Hello. How are you? Greetings and salutations. At the Desilu microphone, at the Desilu Productions microphones here in our Jackson studio. How is everybody today? I know we're going to have one strange day. Yesterday, by the way, my light works for some reason. A Columbia picture. Ooh, he's nice, isn't it? Okay. I think this belongs over there. No, that belonged over here. Anyway, welcome everybody to the broadcast. Hey, Matt, Ed, and Eddie, how you doing? Uh, we were off last night because we just got back from Pennsylvania and Ohio. We were going to go to Buc-ee's, but we decided to err on the side of safety because everybody got hit by that major storm a couple nights ago. Even our hotel room was a bit worse for wear, but we still survived. Anyway, we're back, and I did lay about last night when I took a little night off. But I didn't lay about. I went on another stream because I wanted to keep busy. But had some other things to think about. But we're okay now. We're good. We are making things work as we go along. It's sort of a short grind, but a grind nonetheless. Let's get you a little news update. As we say, we're covering everything from entertainment to sports. We don't talk politics because, well, politics sucks. And here we go. Deadline provides some of the stories we got to give you tonight. And here we go. Sony Pictures Television announced that the syndicated extension of Good Morning Football will launch on the Fox television stations this September. Is there a way we can, look that up? Lori, can we bring it here? Thank you, Bruno. Flory Bramnick, Executive Vice President, Distribution, Sony Pictures TV, said, and we're quoting here from the text, football is a subject that fans around the country, there we go. Can you hear me now? Fans around the country want to engage around anytime, anywhere. And in a competitive media landscape, it is a jewel that continues to attract a live audience, drawing record appointment viewing. We're excited to bring Good Morning Football to the syndication marketplace because it offers our buyers many benefits, from connecting their audience to the NFL and the number one sport in the nation to driving extraordinary advertiser appeal. Ooh, nice. Produced from Los Angeles by the NFL Network, their studios are just right next to, if not right inside, the SoFi, Sophie, SoFi, the SoFi Arena. The syndicated version of Good Morning Football will air as a Monday through Friday strip, setting the daily NFL narrative with the latest news from around the league, interviews with players, coaches, front executives, and celebrity fans, and informative and fun discussions on the topics that mean the most to NFL fans. The new syndicated series is slated to premiere across Fox-owned stations on Monday, September 2nd, kicking off the NFL football season. Now, the original edition of Good Morning Football will continue to air on NFL Network Monday through Friday, where the show returns this summer. Adding additional NFL-based content to our lineups, this time on a Monday through Friday basis, makes too much sense for us not to do it. The fact that GMFB is already a successful franchise enhances it even more, said Frank Keisha, Executive Vice President of Programming for Fox television stations. Good Morning Football is produced by NFL Network. Michael Davies of SPT-backed Embassy Row serves as an EP. Sony Pictures TV handles U.S. distribution for its syndicated extension series, and CBS Media Ventures is selling the ad inventory. What they don't tell you is in what time the show will be debuting. Okay, let's head to, let's see here. What are we thinking here? What are we thinking here? Never heard of Foxtrot Market. Anyway, back to the Begots here. Back to the Begots and the Begavs and the B-dubs. So if we're ready. Here we go. Next TV, Broadcasting and Cable, did an interview with Perry Sook, the founder and CEO of Nexstar Media Group. He's not a fan of streaming. Quote, the main reason we're not streaming is because we just don't think it's good business, Sook said during Nexstar's first quarter earnings call Thursday. It's not a business we want to get into to lose money. Noting Wednesday's news that the Walt Disney Company and Warner Brothers Discovery were putting Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max in a new package for consumers, Sook observed that the industry is rebuilding its assets. We've gone around the world to go around the corner, and what we're doing is repeating basic cable, he said. In some ways, basic cable was better than streaming is today. One thing basic cable has that an amalgamation of apps doesn't is seamless navigation, Sook said. For viewers of a certain age, being able to change channels is something we grew up doing and something we still like to do. Nice, isn't it? Yes. Speaking of broadcast assets, an analyst asked of Nexstar would be interested if Paramount Global is acquired and opts to break up the company. It would Nexstar be interested in buying the CBS station group? Now, Nexstar was reportedly interested in ABC and its stations when Disney was considering putting them on the block. But Suk said Nexstar would never confirm discussing Disney's assets, and that in the current regulatory environment, it would be difficult for Nexstar, which has an ownership cap issues, to digest the CBS stations. If that were to change, maybe our opinion would change. But ain't nothing going to change, folks. Nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change. And let's do it here for a second so we can. Okay, and speaking of which, a story in Bloomberg. Ho, ho, ho. Sony Group Corporation plans to sell the historic Paramount Pictures lot in Los Angeles, featured in films such as Sunset Boulevard, if it succeeds in buying the studio's parent company, according to people familiar with management thinking. And that's about all we can say about it because it's behind a paywall and we think paywalls suck. Okay. Fox Sports, they're part of the NASCAR media folk, and they have just stunned NASCAR fans. Fox Sports 1 has canceled its long running daily show, NASCAR Race Hub, surprising industry insiders and fans who've come to love the program. Racer.com reported Fox Sports informed employees Wednesday that the final episode will air June 11th. The show covered all the bases for NASCAR fans, from highlights of the most recent race, analysts from drivers and crew chiefs, previews of upcoming action, interviews with the stars, past and present, and special features such as the 2023 special on some of NASCAR's greatest rivalries. NASCAR Race Hub debuted on Speed Channel in 2009, but moved to its present home on FS1 in 2013. It was the only show from FS1's 2013 launch remaining on the channel. Longtime NASCAR reporter, announcer, and executive Doug Rice of PRN noted, quote, "So NASCAR Race Hub is shutting down. That is awful. I try not to criticize other media, but I despise this decision. Great show with an awesome cast." Well, there goes 6 p.m. on weekdays. Others were just as surprised and or puzzled by FS1's sudden move. Toby Christie. I hate to hear about NASCAR Race Hub's demise, as it will impact a lot of hardworking people in the industry. I'm sad for them and at the same time puzzled by the move by Fox. Michael Palmer, absolutely stunned they're shutting down NASCAR Race Hub. I know a lot of people who were part of this show, completely heartbroken for them tonight. This show will be missed. And I gotta agree with you. I think Fox Sports 1 uh, needs to rethink it. Also, MeTV is getting a 24/7 cartoon channel on June 25th called MeTV Toons. It's going to show, of course, Warner Brothers cartoons. So, yay hootie. Let's see if we can hear. Anyway, we have just heard that Patrick Beverly, now, I don't know if this is true or not, but you never know. But we are looking for some word. Boy. Okay, we're going to find out. Sorry for the silence. Well, Patrick Beverly was suspended 4 games without pay for his actions in Game 6 versus Indiana after he threw a basketball at Pacers fans' head. So he is suspended for 4 games without pay. So there you go, folks. That is the one thing uh, we do here on this broadcast. Now, let's just tilt it just right. Yeah, because we're in for a. It might be the new Cartoon Network if MeTV Toons is successful. I wish them luck. They got a long road to hoe. They got moo-hoo. And here we go. Okay. Roku has canceled one of its beloved comedies, Chad, after releasing its second season earlier this year. Fans have called out the upsetting decision on social media and are begging another streaming service to save the show. Now, the coming of age sitcom actress Nassim Petrad stars as a 14-year-old boy named Chad Asmari as he tries, named Chad Amani as he tries to find popularity in high school. Wow. The show originally aired on TBS for its first season and was also renewed at the network for its second. After filming all of season 2, TBS announced it was scrapping the series. Okay. Um, okay. So, oh well. Yeah. Okay, they're going to do a save the show, probably. I wouldn't mind it. I mean, it does have a good following, but is it good enough to maybe keep the show running? We'll just have to wait and see. Media mogul Byron Allen, who is measured and offered by film and TV giant. Anyway, um, we breathe, folks. Yes. Hmm. Excuse me, folks. It's been a long day for yours truly. Yeah. We're gonna keep the long time going here. We are 10. We are 10. I don't know if we are 10, but we're about 8, 9 minutes away from halftime here on the show. I'm just gonna sit like this. Why? Why not? Anyway, ugh, damn, it's going to be a longer night. If you're wondering what I've been up to, it's very simple. I've been trying to piece together a lot of things, including um, trying to just figure out life. I mean, there's a lot of things I would love to do, but with SSI, I can't do much. Yeah. Boy. Anyway, let's we'll talk more about it later. Right now, you want some more headlines? We got some. What constitutes a match may emerge as the deciding factor in which in whether Warner Brothers Discovery or Comcast ends up with the NBA's third and final rights package. The NBA does not believe that Warner Brothers Discovery can sufficiently match Comcast's $2.5 billion a year bid for the league's remaining rights package on price alone. Tom Friend of Sports Business Journal reported on Thursday. Per the report, the league believes that Comcast NBC broadcast network and regional sports networks are the elements that WBD cannot replicate. It is now clear how the Comcast RSNs play into the company's bid. It's all right. Here we go. Nope, I'm not asleep. Now, let's see. Per the report, the league believes, okay, we've already done that. That Comcast, NBC, broadcast network, and regional sports networks are elements that Warner Brothers Discovery cannot replicate. It is not clear how the Comcast regional sports networks play into the company's. It's just for me. Now, in order to retain the rights, let's see. WBD would thus have potentially as much as $2.8 billion per year, more than ESPN would pay for its A package that includes the NBA finals, and a full billion more than satisfactory. Anyway, there we go. I'm not falling asleep, dude. WBD believes that it merely has to meet NBC's price in order to match and retain the package, and potentially could pursue legal remedies to determine exactly what the company's matching price would be. Anyway, I am not falling asleep, Matt. The eyes are up. No one's home, but I'm up. And there we go. 89% charging. So here we go. Oh boy. Here we go with more. They would have to, I'd say they'd have to literally break the bank at maybe $3.5 billion. WBD believes that it merely has to meet NBC's price in order to match and retain the package. The picture painted by the report is that the NBA prefers to move forward with Comcast and is in the position of trying to let Warner Brothers Discovery down easy. Now, yeah, sort of. The checkup on the apartment did go well. You know what I'm going to do? Excuse me, friends, but it's time to go native. There we go. There we go. Nice going native way here. You wear the Hawaiian shirt. You got to do a little nativeness. And so we are. I don't think the NBA wants to lose TNT because they put too much into it, but we will see about that. Now, as had been previously reported, Comcast would carry Sunday night NBA games on the NBC broadcast network following the NFL season. Newly reported is that Comcast could also pick up the Friday night regular season games seeded by ESPN. In contrast to previous reporting by John Orrond of Puck, a friend indicated that the B package would include a conference final every year rather than every other year. RN reported this week that the winner of the B package would alternate a conference final with Amazon, but per friend, Amazon's C package only includes the first round Fun Fest. Anyway, we are now at the half of the show. We're at the half of the show. That's right. And I ran out of my drink. Damn. Damn. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to pause you. I'm going to step and get a little drink. Put it in my new drink cup here from 7-Eleven. So join me for a few moments. Talk about yourselves for about 10 seconds, maybe minute and a half. And I will be back in a moment. Stay there, please. For God's sake, stay there. I'm not even going to shut the camera off, except for a few seconds like this. You can still hear me. The reason I did that is no one is allowed to see my topless humanity. Crash, bang, zoom. Back in a moment with the second half of this little show of shows. Good. Ah, brilliant. And welcome back. Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of this very show of shows. Yep, the checkup is okay on the apartment. We do have a little bed bug problem here in the whole complex. So those fun folks over at Pest Genie are going to be here to spritz. I cannot spray a thing. I can't even kill flies. Anyway. And Deadline is also reporting that, well, a new multi-year partnership will see the WWE, will see SmackDown return to the USA Network on September 13th. Now, the show was originally scheduled to move back to the USA Network in October, but the date has mysteriously and interestingly been bumped back up. WWE, which is a part of the newly created TKO Group and NBC Universal, have agreed to a 5-year domestic media rights deal that will bring Friday Night SmackDown to the USA Network, exiting its current home on Fox. WWE will also produce 4 specials a year for NBC in prime time. Those specials will be known as, well, I guess might as well say it, predicted will be Saturday Night Main Event. Now, WWE's Monday Night Raw franchise will stay on USA through the end of 2024 under an extended rights agreement between the wrestling promotion and NBC Universal. TKO Group Holdings, which owns WWE, announced the mini extension Wednesday. Along with its first quarter results, NBC Universal paid $25 million for the additional months of rights, according to TKO. The milestone Netflix deal announced early this year is also slated to start January of 25. But the prior Raw agreement went only through September of this year. There have been questions lingering among Wall Streeters, viewers, and fans about who would air those intervening months of action for the 52-week-a-year entertainment draw. So now we're all going to be intrigued. And believe you me, I can't wait to find out what happens. Next TV is reporting that during the Olympic coverage, NBC and its affiliates have worked out an arrangement that will give each affiliate 90-second cut-ins during daytime network coverage of the Paris Olympic Games. Affiliates will be able to use the cut-ins to promote their local news in front of Olympic-sized audiences. On some weekdays, the cut-ins will appear during an afternoon break at about 5 p.m., around the time viewers would normally tune in to the early evening local news programming. Due to the increase in live Olympic coverage, our programming schedule has undergone unique changes compared to previous occasions. The change has resulted in extended disruptions to regular local news broadcasts throughout the days for this specific Olympic period. Oh, have I got an artwork for this? You ready, Channel 6? Said Eric Merowitz, Executive VP at Hearst Television, the chairman of the NBC affiliate board. Now, having received feedback from many affiliates, the concern was recognized by the board and addressed collaboratively with the network to find a resolution. Stations may use the cut-in to provide a local news presence and provide local viewers with timely information. No advertising is involved. Let's see. So, good luck, kitties. That's all we're going to say for that. Good luck, kids. Mm, mm, mm. Nose is leaking, but we will move on. Okay. Oh, wow. Here is Jayski has said that, well, there we are. Okay. The Athletics' Jordan Bianchi has taken a look at rumors about the 25 schedule. Nothing is yet certain for 2025, but NASCAR sources indicate that they hope to announce it this month. NASCAR's desire to hold a points race outside the United States is something it hasn't done since 1958 is very well documented. The likeliest candidate this time is Mexico City, where the Xfinity Series raced for 4 years, 2005 to 2008, where Formula One has competed since 2015. Now, if NASCAR does race in Mexico City next year, that means an opening must be created in the schedule. Now, how will NASCAR do that? By dropping the spring Richmond race, according to industry sources. In recent weeks, another venue has emerged as a viable candidate for the clash, industry sources said, Bowman Gray Stadium. In what won't likely be a well received decision, Phoenix Raceway is expected to host NASCAR's 2025 championship weekend again for its 3 National Series, according to industry sources. So, folks, your beloved NASCAR has, in all intents and purposes, sold out. Mm, mm. Oh, shocking. Pat McAfee was secretly almost a Super Bowl champion for the Buccaneers. We're going to find that out, aren't we? Mm. Criminal Minds Evolution's most controversial character will be more problematic in season 2. Uh oh. Let's read that one, and then we'll get to the scores and we'll say our finales. Here's a summary of what season 2 of Criminal Minds Evolution. Season 2 of Criminal Minds Evolution makes Tyler Green a member of the BAU, and this may cause tension among the team. Green's connection to Zacharias and subsequent affair with Garcia makes him a controversial addition to the Criminal Minds set. Green's murky past and potential ties to the Gold Star mystery make him a questionable addition to the team. The BAU must remain cautious around Green and Criminal Minds, the Evolution Season 2, as his true motives and allegiances are still unclear. Ooh. The expanded role of Criminal Minds Evolution's most controversial new character means more chaos for the BAU. Despite the extended break and move to Paramount Plus, the revival is technically a continuation of the CBS series, Criminal Minds Evolution, has its old show cast intact, albeit with a couple of absences, such as Spencer Reed and Matt Simmons. However, since it was still a new start with a darker version of the police procedural, it still had to introduce new players. Some of them were allies, others were foes. Meanwhile, there are a few that are quite difficult to pinpoint. One of the major changes to Criminal Minds Evolution storytelling is its format. Instead of weekly cases, the whole season is devoted to a single storyline. Although the season 1 finale laid the groundwork for the BAU's next mystery about the so-called Gold Star. Aside from Emily Prentice's core team of profilers, who all survived the ordeal of taking down Sicarius, serial killer network, Criminal Minds Evolution Season 2 is also bringing back some supporting characters, including Zach Gelford's Elias Volt and Ryan James Hadanaka as Tyler Green. The latter return may have bigger repercussions for what's ahead for the AU. That's right. Ba-ba-boo. So we'll talk about that a whole lot more next time. Hey, memes! What's shaking, cackalackin'? Welcome to my side of YouTube, the sports and entertainment geekery, and the show Good Faith, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, friends, to my friend Piper, I am briefly shirtless. There we go. Yes, friends. Let's see here. The Office spinoff. You're going to love this. It is happening. And as Yahoo has reported, here's all that we know. The Office the Office universe is expanding. Peacock announced May 8th that a new series set in the same world as the original series has been picked up by the streaming network. The show isn't exactly a reboot of the original, which itself was an American adaptation of the British version of the hit show. Instead, the premise of the new series is that the documentary crew who filmed the original mockumentary series finds their next project in a Midwestern newsroom. The documentary crew that immortalized Dunder Mifflin's Scranton Ranch is in search of a new subject when they discover a dying historic Midwestern newspaper and the publisher trying to revive it with volunteer reporters. A press release from Peacock reads, Greg Daniels, who originally adopted The Office for the U.S., and Nathan For You, co-creator Michael Coleman, are helming the new Peacock show, which is produced by Universal Television. Dominal, Gleason, and Sabrina Impactiore are named as part of the cast in the press release. It's already been picked up for a full season and will begin production in July. Well, it's been more than 10 years since the final episode of The Office aired on the Peacock network, and the acclaimed comedy series continues to gain popularity and build new generations of fans on Peacock. Lisa Katz, president of NBC Universal Entertainment, said in a big old statement, quote, in partnership with Universal Television and led by their creative team of Greg Daniels and Michael Coleman, this here new series sets in the universe of Dunder Mifflin, introduces new cast characters in a fresh setting, ripe for comedic storytelling, a daily newspaper. Variety reports that Daniels opened a writer's room for the new show in January 2024. Yay! The American version of The Office aired from 2005 to 2013 and starred Steve Carell, John Krasinski, Rainn Wilson, and Jenna Fisher, among others. The show has had incredible staying power in the American zeitgeist. Just what the frick is a zeitgeist? And how can it be cured? Finding a second life on streaming platforms. Peacock even included a recipe for the character Kevin's famous chili in its user agreement. The article was, by the way, published in today.com. Okay. Yep, that sounds just good, doesn't it? Yeah, a little chili. I had me beef stew for breakfast. For supper tonight. Beef stew. Ain't that a kick in the hooters? Okay, we are at 10:45. Enough of the entertainment. If we see any more, we'll let you know. And we do see a lot more. So let's get to the scores. Because, folks, we got a lot to do. And we're only on until about 11 o'clock. So let's get ready. Take me a little glug glug. Oh, boy, that is beautiful. Okay, here we go. And tonight we're going to sing it. In the Europa League, we got games for you. Atalanta beat Marseille 3-0. Bayer Leverkusen, they ended up in a tie against Roma. They were ballet fans because the tie was a 2-2. Yep. We are rocking, we're rolling down the street of gold. Or would that be gold? It's up to you, New York City. Really nice and pretty. Oh, nice and pretty. Yes, you is. Singing that lovely song made Sinatra do no wrong. She bop a booty. She bop a booty, booty, booty. She bop a booty a long way. Yeah. Okay. Hey, how'd you like that? Now it's all making sense. Let's see. Do we had no American games tonight? Wow. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's get to the playoffs. Oh, hockey. That is correct. We do hockey playoffs, kids. And as soon as we get things straightened out, we're going to have guests. Even on this show, we'll have some guests. Let us get to NHL hockey action. Stanley Cup playoffs. Rangers beat the Hurricane 3-2. And in intermission, it's Dallas over Colorado 1-0. In the Ontario Hockey League playoffs, the London Knights, they beat the Oshawa Generals 8-1. And in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League playoffs, Drummondville defeated by Comeo 5-0 Zippy, the Wonder Horse. Let's see what's up in the B-ball section of love and happiness, babe. In the National Basketball Association, one final score, Cleveland defeated Boston. The Cavs 118, Celtics 94. And at the half, we got a close game. Dallas 68. Oh, Oklahoma hookers are half price off. That's right, kids. Dallas leads Oklahoma City by a score of 68-62. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and that is going to wrap up ye old hockey. Now, we have about 10 minutes left. We haven't done this in a while because we haven't had much time, but we got time enough in this whole wide freaking world that we are going to give you a little bit of a listen in. Yep, we're going to be doing a little listen in department. Get ready to listen in to a few games whilst the world spins around in its axis and makes everything a big deal. All righty, here we go. Yay, who? Okay, no, I am not sleeping. Get that out of your head. Let's get to the scores. We've done entertainment news to the point where discretion is about the thing of valor. So let's get to the scores. Let's go to triple. Oh, let's go. Oh, you want to go double A? We'll go double A. Don't really care. So here we go. We start off with the double A. MCU. Okay, let's go to it. Scores right now. You got Midland over Tulsa 9-4. Final scores. Somerset over Arizona 7-4. You got Binghamton over Portland 5-3. Springfield over Northwest Arkansas or Arkansas 6-3. Springfield in the makeup of May 8th in their game, they lost to Northwest Arkansas 1-0. In Richmond, Kentucky, or Richmond, Tennessee, they beat Erie 3. No, Erie beat them 3-1. We're having an enjoyable time, aren't we? Okay, Bowie defeated Akron 2-0. This match noted strangely. Yeah. Erie beat Richmond 3-1. Damn. Okay. We got more. We still have a game in progress. Harrisburg over New Hampshire 4-0. Okay, let's see. Erie leads Richmond 3-1. Actually, the final scores are thus. Anyway, we're alive, we're living, we're well. Okay, let us keep going here whilst we ferret out more fun than a barrel full of monkeys and wet hens and whatever. If oh boy, yep, here we go. We got a lot of stuff to cover with very little planting to begin, but we should have started with. Uh, uh, okay. Mm, mm. Bowie beat Akron 2-0. Harrisburg beat New Hampshire 4-0. Hartford lost to Reading in a football score 10-8. Final in 10 innings. Birmingham over Pensacola. Pensacola over Birmingham 5-4. Frisco over San Antonio 9-5. What a way to make a living. Rocket City burning down to the core in the rights of man, or something like that. Okay, they blew up Mississippi 7-1. Biloxi over Montgomery. The Biscuits drop another one 9-8. Amarillo over Corpus Christi 2-1. Scusa. Wichita over Arkansas or Arkansas. 6-2. Tennessee and Chattanooga postponed due to wet ground. That's right. Do it all for wet groundage. Okay, let's get to AAA, then High A. High A. Okay. One game still on the. Oh, there we go. Now it's better. Three games still going on right now. In the bottom of the seventh inning, Round Rock leads Vegas 12-6. Albuquerque in the bottom of the eighth, leading El Paso 12-8. Bottom of the seventh inning, we got 3-3 tie between Tacoma and Reno. Memphis beat Norfolk 3-2. Salt Lake City got a touchdown, and the extra point was good. They defeated Sacramento in somewhat of a baseballic version of football, 14-8. Final in 10 innings: Columbus 6, Iowa 4. Buffalo beating Worcester 6-4. Indianapolis beats Louisville 9-6. Scranton Wilkes-Barre defeated Rochester by a safety 14-12. In 10 innings, Nashville beat Durham 3-2. Toledo over St. Paul 5-1, plus a ruler to the knuckles. Syracuse over Lehigh Valley 9-2. Gwinnett over Charlotte 2-1. Omaha over Jacksonville 6-5. And Oklahoma City rang up another football score, 22-3 over Sugarland. Ooh, yes, 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 friends. Okay, let's get to High A. This is where lug nuts are in the High A detriment. Top of the fourth inning, Everett and Vancouver scoreless. Bottom of the third inning, Eugene leads TriStar 3-2. In final scores, Hillsboro 3, Spokane 2, Hickory 4, Greenville 2, Great Lakes the Loons over Lansing Lugnuts 5-3, West Michigan defeated Fort Wayne 6-3, Jersey Shore over Washington 7-1, Greensboro following or Bowling Green. In fact, Bowling Green beat Greensboro 6-3. Rome has beat by means of perspective satisfaction. Rome beat Brooklyn 1-0. Winston-Salem and Asheville, and I tell you something, man, I'll be lucky to get this down, but let's try it anyway. Great Lakes beat Lansing again 5-3. West Michigan buys some time for Fort Wayne. Yes. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. Okay, we keep going with this. We're going to get this done. Bowling Green over Greensboro 6-3. Rome over Brooklyn 1-0. Winston-Salem a 6-5 win in Asheville. There we are. Hudson's. We go left and don't miss the la 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 Dita quit. Oh, this is wonderful, kids. Okay. Let's see. Games in progress. We got Tulsa, Midland, Vegas and Round Rock, Albuquerque, El Paso. Okay, we gotta do the next. Yep. And well, let's keep going here. Okay, doing this pump around here. West Michigan over Fort Wayne, 6-3. Let's see who's what, where, and why here in this artificial turf. So it's almost over, folks. We're trying to figure out who in the elk put us in. This is a high A affiliate. Present. Anyway, Wilmington. Jersey Shore over Wilmington. There you go. You got the final. Tex front. Texcoma. Oh boy. Well, clock struck, and we're out of time. We'll see you tomorrow night. Hopefully, I will sleep better tonight. So thank you, everybody, for watching. This has been a presentation of Mr. Fine Creativity Productions. We're going to get better. We're going to get better. That's for sure. In association with, of course, the L2C Media Network. I will see you tomorrow night, folk. Thank you. Good night. God bless. And talk to you later.